The reason why we built FAPSCO is to unite the Filipino online professionals industry, to also promote collaboration with each other, and of course, we wanted to help produce skilled online professionals, specialists, and of course, leaders.
We've created POPSCO with a vision to become an organization that supports all Filipino online professionals to be successful in their online careers and businesses, regardless of their affiliations.
I joined FAPSCO because as an online professional who's working at the comfort of my home, I needed other individual can share with me on this freelancing journey.
The reason why we have built the Filipino Online Professional Service Cooperative is to help the ICT graduates, aspirant freelancers, and this is also to help them develop, explore, and acquire new skills when it comes to online professional industry.
Ang paglambo o kalampusan sa usa ka organisasyon nagadepende sa kalidad sa mga miyembro o mga lideres niini. Ang FAPSCO dili lang adunay maanindot kayo nga advokasya o misyon na matabangan kitang tanang mga online professionals na magkahiusa, mulambo o mutubo kita sa atong pagpanarbaho o pagnegosyo online.
FAPSCO for me is a digital opportunity for me to develop and share my skills.
I joined FAPSCO as one of the founding members because I knew FAPSCO is going to be backed by other veteran online professionals and freelancers, thereby having an experienced, solid, and passionate founding members that we have today.
I joined FAPSCO because the vision of the co-op aligns with my personal vision to provide much-needed support to online professionals nationwide.
I joined FAPSCO because the people that I've met have the same values, mission, and vision as mine, and that is to provide assistance, pre-training, and coaching to those who want to jumpstart their career as a freelancer.
I joined the FAPSCO community because it promotes collaboration instead of competition.
I joined FAPSCO because this is a group with a helping hand.
I wanted to be part of an organization that would be a pioneer group of individuals who will be working to promote online freelance.
Together, getting bigger and better. Hello world, hello Pilipinas, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, or even all over the world. I'm Charmaine and I'll be your moderator for this evening. And welcome to our webinar series tonight entitled Chatbot Flow Creation by Miss Nicole Erica Cordero. This training is for FAPSCO member, DICT graduates, and aspiring online freelancers who want to develop, upskill, and explore more about the online freelancing industry. This is in collaboration with FAPSCO Media and FAPSCO, or the Filipino Online Professional Service Cooperative. And with me tonight is the ever lovely Miss Pep. How are you today, Miss Pep?
Hello there. Hello, FAPS Lancers. Hi there, Miss Charmaine. And to our guests, of course, hello. Hi. Kumusta kayo? Kamusta kayo? Kumain na ba kayo? Kumain na ako. About you?
I'm curious, Miss Pep. What did you eat for tonight?
I had adobo before this. For sigurado na. Yung mga viewers natin dyan, kumain na ba kayo? I know that's like an early dinner for me. Kasi nga meron tayong magandang topic tonight, no? I can't miss it. We can't miss it. So, kumain ako ng maaga. How about you, Miss Charmaine? Did you? Did you have dinner na?
I haven't eaten first. Like, I'm so excited, I guess, for this webinar because I really want to know more about chatbot. And talking about chatbots, we had it last week, but it's more of the introductory part, right, Ms. Pep?
Right. Yeah.
So right now, we have this what we call chatbot creation. So parang medyo intensive, no? Like a deeper explanation, perhaps, of how chatbots are created. And I guess Ms. Pep is really excited to know about that, di ba, Miss Pep?
Yeah, right. I'll save my question for later. But meanwhile, meron po tayong friendly reminder. This is for all of us, for our viewers and of course us also. We can put our phones in silent mode para lang po hindi po tayo ma-distract, no? Silent mode lang naman. And then of course, we want your active participation. That's for later kasi meron po tayong Q&A portion. No, but that's for later. So you can just write down your questions and then you can write it down later. And then pwede mo rin i-include yung location mo where you are from. Okay? And then we will go to that and go to your question. But that's for later once again. All right? Back to you, Miss Charmaine.
Yes, thank you so much, Miss Pep. So I guess everything is all set now. So let's keep things going and let me call on our resource speaker for this evening, no other than Miss Nicole Erica Cordero. Actually, Miss Nicole has been helping businesses with their social media needs, chatbot flow creation, and branding needs for over 5 years now. So it's quite a long time already. And she also had an opportunity to share her insights through various speaking engagements, both online and on-site. And Nicole is also skilled in Canva, ManyChat, and Photoshop. So help me welcome everyone, a resource speaker, Miss Nicole. Hello, Miss Nicole.
Hello there, Miss Nicole. Welcome. Welcome to our webinar live show. Is this like a show? Yeah, webinar. Welcome.
How are you today? How are you today, Miss Nicole?
Medyo nervous na.
You feel nervous? It's okay. I know we will be learning more from you. Oh, by the way, Miss Nicole, where do you come from?
Cebu.
In Cebu. Wow, another Cebuana teaching us tonight about chatbot. Have you been there in Cebu, Miss Pep?
No, hindi pa. Pero I think yung guest natin, was she also from Cebu? I mean, our guest last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week. No, Visaya rin. Yeah, so we have another one from the Visayan region. And part 2 talaga to kasi last week, medyo bitin tayo, intro lang siya kasi, di ba? Intro siya. And now we're going to go in deeper details this time. Right?
Exactly. And I guess you have like one question for the speaker tonight, Miss Pep, no? Yung kasi nag-curious ka, di ba?
Yeah, kasi this morning, as part of our preparation, I reached out both to our to Miss Charmaine and our speaker. Nag-reach out ako kasi for me, I have a personal question, no? Talagang for me, I go wow for our speaker kasi she's been doing this. She's a chatbot developer and she's been doing this for over 5 years, right? Over 5 years.
Yes,
and I go,
exactly.
wow for that. Kasi
half a decade.
Ako kasi nahirapan akong gawin yung chatbot dun sa sa business page ko eh. As in, 2 tao had to help me out to, come up with a chatbot. And ikaw, you actually chose this as a niche. So, my question is, paano ka talaga nag-end up dito? Paano mo napili na niche ang chatbot? Yeah, na-curious talaga ako doon.
Yeah.
So, it started kasi yung first career ko was general VA. And then, usually, for VAs, dapat kasama yung parang engagements. So, medyo mahirap siya if individually mag-respond talaga sa mga people na nagme-message sa page. Lalo na sa Facebook and Instagram, medyo marami ang nagme-message sa page, lalo na for business pages na nag-offer ng services. And if products, sobrang daming products na kailangan i-respond per price. So, naisip ko if there's a way to automate or mas faster ko silang ma-respond. So, yung first was, nag-try ako ng FAQs and saved replies. Medyo okay naman siya, pero wala siya masyadong photos. So, for some customers na nagme-message like late at night or early dawn, medyo mahirap siyang i-respond and sayang din yung sales na mapupunta sa page. So, kaya ako napunta sa chatbot. My first experience was ManyChat talaga, pero medyo hindi pa siya ganun ka-detailed and then konti lang yung mga graphics na pwedeng ilagay. So, okay na siya for small businesses. And then later on, nag-offer si DICT ng chatbot development talaga na course. Medyo okay na siya and intensive. So from there, nag-self-study na lang ako through Udemy and through other mga courses para mas ma-intensify ko yung pag-create talaga ng flow. So medyo okay na yung flow ngayon and mas naka-help na siya sa mga businesses na mas faster yung response time namin for those inquiries and for those mga products na kailangan talaga i-ship within the day. So, yun
Ang
siya.
ganda. So basically pala, nakita mo yung need. The need for a chatbot. No? Kasi actually, really, kailangan natin yun ng ganun. Yung parang, yung business mo, kahit na natutulog ka, na gumagana pa rin, like someone is like replying to anyone inquiring. So, sa'yo personally, you chose this niche kasi nakita mo talaga yung need ng chatbot. Any question? May question din si Miss Charmaine eh. You have like a few questions. Are you going to ask that now or you want to say that for later?
I will save it for later, Miss Pat.
Okay,
Yun
okay.
lang din yung na-observe ko. Like, she developed this kind of love for this niche because there's a need for it, right? And at least she addressed that need. Hindi tulad sa... Kasi yung iba, ay, alam namin, mahirap yung chatbot. Oo, like, we need chatbot. But
yeah.
What I really admire to what she said so far is, with that need, she becomes more inspired to learn more about it. And she's even having some learning with this niche. Kaya napaka-impressive, no? With this kind of drive within yourself to really do something not only for yourself, but you're also helping your clients. And that's another thing over. Kaya ang galing. Kaya I'm so excited, Miss Pat, to know more about this. So, Miss Nicole, take it away. And we'll enjoy your talk.
Share muna. Ay, wait lang.
Yes.
Disable pa yung sharing.
Okay. So you can now share your screen.
Wait ko lang. Naka-disable. Ay, okay na. Wait lang. Wait lang. Ito pala. So, ang dami kong pages. Wait lang. So, for this one, nag-create ako ng slide para... Nakikita ba ako? So, anyway, nag-create ako ng slide. So, for the slide, gumawa ako ng script. Then, for demo purpose, yung script ko is for freelancers para mas easier na mag-create ng flow for freelancers. So, what I did is, so, ito na siya yung script. Then, pwede nyo i-make a copy. Then, pwede nyo siyang i-improvise. So, ito yung first na script na gagawin natin is yung get started. So, nakafocus talaga to sa freelancers. And then, pwede nyo siyang i-improvise if gusto nyo for small businesses or certain products. So, ito na siya, chatbot setup. So, for this one, I'm using ManyChat. So, before mag-start, gumamit ako ng logo ko as an avatar. But you can also use avatars generated in Canva para may avatar kayong magamit para siya yung maging parang welcome nyo na graphic sa sa chatbot. So, start muna tayo by using, wait lang delete ko pala to, sorry. So, start tayo by connecting our Facebook page to our ManyChat. So, nag-create na ako ng Facebook page for this demo. So, ito na siya. Wait lang. Open ko lang si Facebook page. So, for this, nag-create ako ng Facebook page, which is ito. The Deal Booker. Wait lang. I-resize ko lang ang aking mga messages. Ito na siya. So, the Deal Booker demo. So, ito yung gagamitin ko for demo purpose. Ay, wait lang. May magpapa-admit. So, ito na siya. Open muna ako ng ManyChat. So, open. Wait lang. Log out muna. So, nag-practice ako kagabi. So, kailangan ko siyang i-log out. Wait lang. So, create na lang a new account. So, ito na siya. Then, yung choice ko is Facebook Messenger. Then, remember nyo lang na ito yung gagamitin kong page for demo. So, connect na. Connect. So, hypothetically, ito yung parang freelancer profile, Facebook profile ko na gagamitin for ManyChat. Then, next. Then, okay na siya. Then, click lang, start with free plan. Then, lang siya? For testing or demo, and then Facebook Messenger, then next. So, skip lang, skip. So, eto na siya. So, na-connect ko na yung page ko sa ManyChat. So, nagawa na natin ang first slide. So, to check if na-connect na siya, gumawa talaga ako ng notes. So, punta lang kayo sa my profile, ito na siya. So, nakakonect na sa Deal Booker demo. Then, next, ito na siya. Configure chat with human email. So, ang purpose nito, at least, ma-notify ka in your email if ever may mga notification. So, to do that, may notes na rin ako. So, settings and then notification. So, go back lang here. Click mo to ManyChat. And then settings. And then notification. And then, eto na siya. Sorry. So, eto. Eto na siya yung email. So, may email for notifications. Then, pwede mo i-click update. So, nagawa na natin ang second slide. Then, third, eto na siya. So, create chat flow triggered by Get Started button. So, ano yung purpose ng Get Started button? So, example, may mag-message sa page nyo, ito yung mag-appear first, yung word na Get Started. So, here lang siya. So, gumawa na din ako ng notes. So, automation and then welcome message. So, punta lang sa automation and then create tayo ng welcome message. So, ito na siya. Then, start from scratch. So, to edit, ito na, naka-ready na siya. Then, yung chosen trigger ko is ito, Messenger. Then, enable lang natin siya. Wait lang. Hindi na lang pala ako mag-ano. Ito na lang siya i-enable. So, ayan. Then, so, may script na tayo. Dito lang tayo mag-base sa script. So, yung gagawin natin is copy-paste na lang yung script. Sorry. Copy-paste na lang. So, ito na siya. Paste lang, paste. And then, so, ito na yung script na nagawa ko. To change this, pwede tayo mag-add ng images here. Then, ito na siya. So, yung ginamit kong avatar is logo na lang. Pero you can create avatars in Canva. So, medyo ready na siya. Add na lang tayo ng button. So, based dun sa, pwede tayo mag-create ng parang visit. Pwede tayo mag-add ng, add tayo ng check my portfolio. Then, for my portfolio, na lang siya. Wait lang, hindi pala. So, yung portfolio na napili ko is for my, Canva site. So, punta muna ako sa Canva. And then, dito siya. Wait lang i-check ko lang yung website. So, pwede kayo mag-add na kahit anong website. Pwede siya Strikingly, pwede din siya Canva. Any website na ginagamit niyo as portfolio. So, dito niyo yun i-add. Wait lang. Hindi pa ako naka-add ng portfolio. So, ito na siya. So, pwede kayo mag-add ng as many buttons. So, for me, for demo purpose lang, para mas faster siya, na lang siya. Na lang. Check my portfolio. So, wait lang. Hanapin ko lang ang aking website. Dahil hindi ko siya na-save. So, type na lang muna ako ng website here. So, ito na lang muna. Then, if okay na siya, click publish. Oy, delete ko pala to. Wait lang. So, if okay na, click publish. So, pwede na natin siyang i-test sa page. So, ito, i-try natin siyang i-message if mag-appear ba si Get Started. So, ayan. Ito yung purpose ni Get Started. So, to test, click nyo lang to Get Started. So, pag-appear ni Get Started, hopefully mag-appear. Ayan. So, nag-appear na siya. Yung na-create natin na script. And then, nandito yung avatar. Then, click lang check my portfolio. So, mag-direct na to sa portfolio ko sana. But then, hindi talaga siya actual site. So, yun lang to test. So, na-accomplish na natin ito na slide. So, next is, ito na siya. Create sequence message to indoctrinate. So, aside from the welcome message, pwede tayo mag-create ng isa pang flow para mas mag-give value. So, sa original na Get Started, yung ginawa lang natin is ano lang siya, portfolio. So for this one, para may value pa, pwede tayo mag-add ng parang book an appointment with me, check my portfolio, since for freelancer siya. So balik tayo sa flows, and then create tayo ng folder, then lagay natin to in document, and then create. And then double-click natin yung folder, then rename natin to SMM services. Then create. So, ito na siya. Then, double-click na lang. Okay. Then, ito na, SMM services. Then, pwede na tayo mag-create ng new flow. So, start from scratch. And then, rename SMM services. So, ang purpose nito is to create more value aside from just your portfolio. So, ito. Nag-create na ulit ako ng script. So, paste na lang. So, para mas easier siya, mag-base na lang tayo sa script para mas mabilis siya. So, ito, kailangan natin siyang i-change. To change, click lang. And then, first name. So, same lang, add tayo ng button. So, yung kanina is check my portfolio. Now is book an appointment with me. Book an appointment. Then, direct natin sa Calendly. Then, pwede pa kayo mag-add, like add a resume or ganon. Then, same lang, add an image. Then, same lang, I will use the same. Ito. Then, publish na. Para mas marami pa kayong ma-add aside from the check my portfolio. So, next is, ito na. 3 persistent menus. So, aside from the get started button, mag-create tayo ng persistent menu para pwede tayo mag-add ng iba pa nating service or iba pa nating product. So, for demo purpose, 3 lang yung kini-create ko na persistent menu, which is resume, portfolio, check our services, and book a consultation. So, how to create? Punta lang sa settings. So, nag-create na talaga ako ng notes. Settings, then messenger, then main menu, and then open. And then, pwede tayo mag-add ng 3 dito since free siya. So, edit menu lang. So, my choice is book an appointment. Then, add ulit. Check my portfolio. And then, add ulit. Check my resume. So, sample lang to. Pero pwede kayo mag-add ng kahit anong ano siya. So, create ulit tayo ng flow. Oh, wait lang. Bakit siya unsubscribe? So, wait lang. Delete ko pala to. Wait lang. Update ko lang si menu. So, gawa na tayo ng bakit ba? Ito pala siya. So, ano lang siya. Para mas faster, open website na lang. So, for portfolio, same lang. Canva.com. Then, done. Ito, resume. So, example, nag-create na ako ng resume somewhere. So, sample lang siya. Then, ito na siya. Diretso na to. So, update. So, check lang natin if nag-function si persistent menu. So, message. And then, try natin to i-delete. Delete. No, not yet pa pala. Wait lang. Kailangan ko siguro siyang i-enable. Naka-enable naman siya. Bakit di siya nag-appear? Wait lang. Enable ko lang. Bakit di nag-appear? So, try natin. Ayan. So, ito na yung persistent menu. Nag-appear na siya. So, itong persistent menu, 3 yung choices ko. Book an appointment, check my portfolio, and check my resume. If i-click natin to, madirect siya sa website or Calendly natin. So, click nyo lang to, then madirect na siya. So, yung purpose ng persistent menu is aside from the get started, from the indoctrination, is pwede din dito maglagay ng mga flows. So, since freelancer na ano siya, bot, so naka-feature talaga yung how to book an appointment, check my portfolio and resume para ma-check nyo yung iba kong services na in-offer. So next, ito na siya. Icebreaker and conversation starter. So currently, get started lang yung nag-appear. So for this one, ang icebreaker and conversation starter, same lang siya sa get started, pero pwede kayo maglagay ng mga questions or FAQs. So, how to create conversation starter? So, same lang, punta lang sa settings, and then messenger, and then, ito, conversation starter. So, add lang ako ng question. So, I already made a sample here. Copy ko na lang siya para hindi ako So, first question is, how much is your fee or rate? So, type ko lang. How much is your fee or rate? Then, add ulit. I'm sorry. The next is, do you have a portfolio I can check? Then next, what are the services you offer? Delete ko lang to. Then, done na. So, same lang, create lang tayo ng flow. So, for this one, create new message. So, ito na siya. So, based na lang tayo sa script. Ito na siya. So, sorry. So, pwede tayo mag-copy ulit here. Ito. Thank you. So, check niyo lang yung script para may idea kayo kung ano yan. So, ito na siya. Then, add na lang my portfolio. So, malink na naman to sa Canva site. So, sample lang. Then, add ulit ng image. Here. Then, okay na siya. So, publish. So, add lang. Same lang din dito. Copy lang din natin yung script. So, create new message. And then, paste lang sa script. Then, sample lang na button. So, book an appointment. Then, website. So, same lang, Calendly. So, mas faster siya if may script na and naka-ready na yung avatar. So, ito na siya. Then, publish. So, example, okay na siya. Dalawa na lang yung gagawin natin para mas faster siya. So, delete. And then, you have to enable and then publish. So, para hindi siya mag-conflict sa get started, kailangan natin i-turn off si get started before natin i-activate si, conversation starter. So, eto, di ba, ito si welcome message. Kailangan natin siya i-edit. And then, kailangan natin siya i-edit. Then, i-ano natin siya, i-disable para mag-appear. So, ayan. Naka-disable na siya. So, to check, kailangan natin i-delete ulit. And then, message. So, this time, nag-appear na yung get started. So, para hindi siya nag-appear na ang conversation starter. So, para hindi siya mag-conflict sa get started, kailangan yung i-disable si get started para mag-appear si icebreaker. So, pag-click mo to, mag-direct na siya dun sa So, sample lang. Para ma-check if nag-function. So, ayan, nag-appear na siya. So, dapat, if correct link siya, pag-click ko sa my portfolio, may direct na siya sa Canva ko na site. So, ayan na. Then, next. So, keywords. Ang function nito is, aside from the get started, the icebreakers, conversation starter, and then, kailangan, and persistent menu, kailangan din natin ang keywords kasi some people visit the page and gusto nila diretso na book or consult. So, at least, may response na din tayo if ever na gumamit sila ng keywords. So, to add keywords is, punta lang sa automation. And then, ito na siya. May keywords na. So, create na lang. New keyword. So, for this demo, lagay lang natin, hi, hello, then, book, and then, consult. So, ayan. Then, select channel. So, messenger. Wait lang natin siya. Then, create. So, ayan. Create new reply. So, gagawa ulit tayo ng flow. And then, base lang tayo dito sa script. So, punta lang kayo dito sa keyword. And then, copy nyo lang to. So, para mas easier yung pag-create ng flow, make your script ahead para mas faster siya. So, sample lang. Check my portfolio. Then, so, ayan. Then, done. So, same lang. Mag-add tayo ng image, which is, ito na siya. Then, publish. So, sample lang muna, wait lang. Sample lang muna to. I-check muna natin if nag-function siya. So, punta tayo sa page, and then, try natin i-type book. Hopefully, mag-reply. So, yung mga keywords natin is, hi, hello. So, ayan, nag-work siya. So, at least, if ever na gumamit ng keyword yung person na nag-visit sa page, okay lang kasi nag-respond pa rin tayo. So, sample lang to. Pwede pa tayo mag-add ng other keywords if you like. Pero ito, sample lang para mas faster. Then, ayan. Etong next is, ano na siya? Mag-create ng messenger URL. Then, you can also use QR code na lang para i-scan yung QR code and then pwede nang madirect sa messenger. So, ayan, QR code and messenger URL. So, same lang. I-utilize, punta tayo sa automation. I-recycle na lang natin si indoctrination para hindi na tayo mag-create ng new. So, punta lang tayo sa automation and then ito si indoctrinate. I-utilize lang natin siya para hindi na tayo mag-create ng bago. And then, add lang tayo ng trigger. So, yung chosen trigger ko is, so, ito na, QR code. So, ayan. So, for me, gagamitin ko ulit yung logo ko para mas faster siya. So, ayan, remove behind. Then, yung chosen color ko is ito, red. Okay. So, ayan, pwede na siyang i-QR. Then, save. So, since na-activate na siya, once i-scan nyo tong QR code, madirect na kayo sa page ko na messenger. So, yun yung next. Then, etong last is chat with Nicole. So, ano din siya, keywords din siya. So, aside from the hi, hello, pwede din kayo mag-add ng chat with Nicole para pwede kayong madirect dun sa book an appointment. So, add na lang tayo ng new keyword. And then, eto na. Chat with me. Then, chat with me. So, select channel. And then, create. Then, create new reply. So, base lang din tayo dito sa, eto, script ulit. And then, paste. And then, add button. So, book an appointment. Then, Calendly. And then, add image na lang. So, then, publish. So, test lang natin if mag-apply siya. Chat with Nicole. Okay. Go lang. So, nag-work din siya. So, yan na yung last part ng aking presentation. Thank you.
Okay, wow, that was really interesting and napaka-challenging tignan. What can you say about that, Miss Pep? How was it so far
gosh,
for you?
ang detalyado niya. Ang detalyado. But really, actually, it depends on your client, diba? and what type of business it is, right? Like before this, my friend actually asked me, since alam nga nila na ganito yung topic natin today, one of my friend asked, paano daw kung halimbawa yung vlogger ang magpapagawa ng chatbot sa kanyang business page? Like, what will be the flow? Anyway, I told my friend to attend and ask it here live. So that Miss Nicole can ask that. I don't see her here now, but she sent me that question earlier because her business page is actually more on like short vlogs. That's what she posts every day, short vlogs, and she wants a chatbot for her business page. Anyway, I encourage her to attend. If I see her here, I will acknowledge her presence so that she can ask you here straight. Anyway, let's say hi to the people leaving messages here. Hello rin po kay Joelito Lascuña Jr. And hello rin po kay Jefferson Panganiban. And I think that's a friend of Miss Nicole saying hello to you. And of course, Coach Dennis. Sir, hello. Third time na namin ni Miss Charmaine together. Oh my gosh. Pinagsama mo yung dalawang madaldal. Anyway, and Mary Grace is also here. And Jesseline Templo. Thank you for for joining You stay put kung meron kayong question, you can ask. I mean now, this is the right time. Kasi
Yes.
katatapos lang nung ating no presentation ni Miss Nicole. And if you have any question about chatbot, like yung ganyan, yung flow, because we learned so much today, right? We learned so much. But actually, mahina ba tayo? Kasi I got a message also, a private message from one friend from a group chat saying that, oh, yung hina ng ano nyo, mahina yung audio no. I don't know.
Mahina ba?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's hear from
let's check it out.
let's hear from the viewer. Hello din kay Jenny Day Anghad. Hello there.
Hi,
May question ba?
hello.
Yeah, may question ba kayo, viewers? Now's your chance.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, I have a question for Miss Nicole. Like, so for Miss Nicole, what are the kinds of chatbots you have made so far?
Usually dati, ano lang talaga ako parang freelance and then mas easier siya. And then dumating na ako sa point na nag-create ako ng chatbot for products. So medyo mas masakit siya sa ulo. Kasi yung mga photos, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-flood na ilagay sa flow lahat. So yung ginawa ko for the products, aside from the script, in-arrange ko muna siya in a way na parang naka-collage siya with prices para mas easier siya. Kasi maganda talaga siya, but the problem is, if hindi siya ganun ko-organize, may tendency yung customer na mag-find live agent. So, sayang yung chatbot ko, nag-find live agent sila. So, kailangan lahat ng response hanggang delivery sana, kaya siya i-cover dun sa bot itself. Para konti na lang yung need for,
So usually pala yung client, pag may tinitinda siya na produkto, gusto niya include mo rin yung photos ng kanyang mga paninda doon sa chatbot?
Oo, usually.
Also, that's one of your challenges? Na
Ang
kailangan mo
daming
mag-collage?
Ang daming products niya. Tapos, kailangan siya i-accommodate dun sa flow. So, medyo mahirap siya since yung chatbot, lalo na i-free, hindi talaga siya advisable na sobrang daming flows para hindi siya magulo. Usually, for me, mahirap yung products, lalo na if-retail, kasi sobrang dami niyang products.
Oh, yeah. I guess na-answer ni Miss Nicole yung isang tanong ko sana on the challenges. So, siguro for me, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Nicole. So, it's more challenging to create like a product-based marketing kind of chatbot. Kasi, like you can integrate carousel or something like on the products that they are selling. So, more challenging siya than compared to other chatbots. But have you also tried like lead generation type of chatbots, Miss Nicole? So it's easier than the marketing.
Kaysa products. Share ko lang, may isang company, airline company siya. So, nag-chat ako doon kasi papakancel ko yung flight ng dad ko. And then suddenly, wala na pala silang nag-respond sa phone. Kasi, naka-chatbot na lahat ng mga dapat mong i-add. So, yun talaga yung struggle since airline company, hindi sila nag-accommodate ng cancellation. Pero maganda yung pagka-create ng bot na hanggang sa end, pwede ka lang mag-submit ng mga files mo to prove why gusto mo i-cancel yung flight. So, talagang helpful na yung chatbot kasi little by little, parang na-lessen na yung parang, di ba, tatawag pa tayo just to request for something. So, talagang helpful siya Pero sobrang daming flow nung chatbot nila before ko na-accomplish yung gusto
So,
ko.
possible din pala yun. Let's say, like you said, like you mentioned, cancellation, a flight
Sa
cancellation.
airlines, na-try ko siya noong January.
So, walang option na talk to human, ganon, wali?
May option siya talk to human, pero matagal yung response time. Then yung time ko kasi to cancel the flight, short na lang siya. Pero na-cancel talaga siya with the help sa bot lang. So kahit nasa airline agency, ano na talaga sila, naka-chatbot na. Di ba dati mga telcos lang. Ngayon hanggang airlines, meron wala na silang sumasagot sa phone. Kasi naka-chatbot na daw yung mga
yung mga frequently asked questions ng mga customers. Okay.
Hanggang dulo na ito na instruction, hanggang dulo.
Hanggang dulo. Imagine, complicated yung flow.
Marami tayong i-share ko later yung company. Sure. Pero totoo talaga siya. Totoo talaga siyang na-cancel.
Ang challenging nun sa airline. Kasi kapag pag-irate yung pasahero, gusto nung tao kausap, di ba? Pag irate niya. Right? Yeah.
Kaya helpful yung voice over. Pwede i-integrate yung voice over para at least may human touch pa rin na may voice siya. Pero grabe yung sa airline. Yan yung pinaka-unique na experience of all the bots.
But at least at the same time, like it opens doors na pwede pala to sa chatbot, but you will appreciate it better kasi how complicated it is. Pero nasasagot naman niya yung mga inquiries ng mga customers. Pero yun nga, di ba? Ang daming flow. Pero yun naman yung target nila is to cater the needs of the customers. Kanina, Miss Nicole, you talk about putting the button for get started and conversation starters. For you, which is better to use or which do you usually use? Is it the get started button or you put the conversation starters?
Usually ako, conversation starters na kasi pwede kang maglagay ng maraming questions na usually, parang siya yung FAQs. So, paglagay mo doon, mas easier siyang mag-response. Lalo na sa products, diretso ka na kasi na yung mga bestsellers yung ilalagay, how to ship, mga ganung stuff. Kasi yun yung tinatanong usually. Kasi if you get started, parang nawawalan sila ng patience na mag-click pa ng get started, click pa ng persistent mo. Kasi yung iba, hindi nila alam na yung 3 lines sa gilid is pwede pala siyang option. Naka-focus lang talaga sila dun sa so kailangan mag-create ka ng good impression pag open pa lang sa page.
Going back to that, going back to that, yung airline, ikaw yung pasahero na nagtatanong?
Dad ko yung pasahero. Ako yung...
Your dad. Okay, so to all the viewers out there, yung pala yung mga challenges, no? Yung chatbot yung airline. And another one is yung mga business owners na may produkto na gusto nila, may mga collage ng mga photos ng mga produkto nila, yung pinapaninda nila, nilagay sa chatbot. Kasi we're talking about the challenges ng chatbot. Since like we're going on details how to, come up with a detailed chatbot. So yun yung mga are there other challenges na encounter mo? In that 5 years, you've been doing it over 5 years. So ang dami mo na siguro. Ang dami mo na siguro client, iba-ibang iba-ibang.
Usually restaurants and hotels yung main clients ko before siya naging products. Sa kasi hotels and restaurants, medyo okay lang siya kasi konti lang yung products na in-offer. Yung problem lang is if nag-complain yung customer, dati hindi ko alam na dapat pala nag-create din ako ng parang flow or something to respond to the complaints. Kasi di ba more than the inquiries, the reservations, the bookings, and the reviews, may mga complaints din sila. So dapat may flow din pala na for those na mag-accommodate ng complaints, how to respond, mga ganong stuff. Kasi yung ginawa kong flow before is sobrang basic lang, just to accommodate yung mga customers na mag-respond during parang late hours. So yun lang, dapat may positive and negative na flows. Para ma-read din natin if paano natin sila ma-accommodate kahit the next day na. Kasi di ba may ibang customers na medyo na-stress talaga and gusto nila na marinig agad yung mga complaints nila. Kahit hindi na appropriate time.
Thank God na lang you're an expert. While we were watching you, parang ang dali lang
freelancer.
Parang ang dali.
Always siyang ginagamit. Pero yung products, medyo masakit siya sa ulo kasi depende siya sa kind of product na ilalagay mo. So sana next, kayo ng product na chatbot. Pero sumakit yung ulo ng mga
Pero ang galing mo, congrats. You're so good at this. You're an expert. Grabe.
Ito si freelance, medyo konti lang kasi yung flows and then may script pa. For the products, mahaba kasi yung parang description ng product. So medyo time-consuming siya kasi yung script, ma-replace siya ng product description. So medyo struggle.
Yeah. Pero at least more pay naman siguro, no? When it comes to that kind of chatbot. Kasi it's more complicated. Diba, Miss Nicole?
Maybe you want to share your do you want to share your details? Baka may mga gusto sa viewers natin na mag-follow sa'yo, to learn more from you.
Sige, share ko later.
Maybe you can share that also.
Ayoko. More sa mga post ko, mga funny-funny lang. Hindi siya work. Pero hindi connect sa hindi connect sa professional life.
Well, okay. Sa mga gustong mag-venture in this kind of niche, like, ano ba yung mga skills you think, Miss Nicole, na kailangan ng mga gustong maging chatbot developer? Ano ba yung mga skills that they need to have para naman na makaprepare naman sila if they're going to venture in this niche?
So, kailangan talaga particular ka sa details para hindi ka maguluhan sa pag-create ng flows. Then second, dapat creative ka para at least marami kang graphics na nalagay. So if ma-check niyo yung script ko, naglagay ako doon ng mga graphics sana para pwede niyong ilagay in replacement doon sa avatar. So pwede niyong ilagay yung graphics niyo ng mga services niyo para more interactive siya. Hindi lang siya lahat parang conversation. And then third, dapat talaga marunong ka mag-utilize ng time. Kasi yung pag-create ng flows, time-consuming siya. So, kailangan i-plan mo ahead before ka mag-create ng flows para hindi siya magulo. Lalo na if marami na siyang bubbles. And then lastly, pwede kayo mag-join ng SMM or GVA training sa DICT. Kasi doon talaga ako na-learn. Doon ko talaga na-learn siya. Pero in-enhance ko lang siya na self-study. Pero doon ko talaga na-learn yung basic. Kasi naka-cover talaga siya doon sa training proper.
All right, so let's go back to that. First, you need to be keen on details, right? Pangalawa, creative ka. Pangatlo, what was that again? You remember? Basta dapat keen ka sa details, tapos creative ka, and then you have to be, I forgot.
Yeah, yung third.
You mentioned four things that you should possess if you want to be a developer, a chatbot developer. Like, yun nga, creative ka talaga dapat dyan. And very particular ka sa details, di ba? I forgot the other, I will have to go back to this episode also and write it down.
And also what I observed kanina, Miss Nicole created a script where she can just copy and paste when she's making chatbot.
Right.
Kasi, I don't know, Miss Peppa, yung nangyari kasi sa akin, when the first time I made chatbot out from the ICT training also, Miss Nicole, and I really agree when you said that the ICT training was really helpful. Tatawa ako kasi while I'm making chatbot, doon din ako mag-iisip ng script. So, na-confuse ka pa sa flow, nag-iisip ka pa kung ano isusulat mo. Whereas making a script in the first place would make things a bit easier kasi yung focus mo na lang, yung flow itself na lang, and you can just drag and drop your script. Kaya yun na-appreciate ko kanina, dapat pala may ganun, no? May Excel sheet.
May naka-ready ka na.
Oo.
Ayun na, naalala ko na yung pang-apat niya na advice that you have to join in your SMM and GVA training right here at the ICT kasi doon siya talaga, doon niya na, how do you say, like, nakuha talaga lahat ng skills that she needed for this, for this niche.
And then also upskill by enrolling to some more trainings, no, with regards to chatbot development. Kasi napaka-challenging. This is one of the things when my former trainer asked us what was one of the best learnings you had in this training sa DICT. Sinabi ko chatbot kasi parang every time I buy, kasi I love online shopping. So, when I buy, diba? Oo, chatbot na lang sasagot eh. Sabi ko, paano ba ito gagawin? So, yun, when it was part of the training, Miss Pep, ganito pala siya, but it's a bit challenging in the first place. Kanina talaga, Miss Nicole, I'm also impressed kasi wala lang, diba? Miss, just click this one.
Yeah, parang nagte-text lang siya.
Oo. Okay lang to Miss kasi freelance lang siya. If naka-product siya, parang nahagard na talaga sa dami ng product. Tapos mag-iisip ka pa ng product description. Kaya ako naisip yung script kasi yun yung ginawa ko for the products. Kinalate ko lahat ng bestsellers niya per tab and then nilagyan ko ng product description. So sure talaga na ma-push yung mga bestsellers, mga parang feature of the month product. So talagang naka-help dun sa store yung chatbot talaga. Pero sa part 2 nag-bleed ng flow, parang nag-bleed na ako sa dami ng kailangan ilagay na product.
Nice.
So yun talaga siya. Iba siya if service and product. So wag muna yung mga product eh.
But so far talking about like the challenges that you mentioned, Miss Nicole, what do you think, or how long will it take you? How long did it take you to create this kind of chatbot flow for a product-based client?
Usually, mga 1 week. Kasi continue kami.
1 week.
Usually
1 week o hanggang maging kalansay ka.
Para mag-plan. Depende.
Imagine. 1 week.
Ang
dati Miss Pat, di ba? 1 week basic lang yun.
Oh my gosh.
Mahirap
I mean, not me. Oh my God, I have a different niche. Okay?
Pagka na dito, masakit sa ulo.
Oh, but we learned so much, di ba? We learned so much from this topic, you know. And you know, we can always go back to this this episode. Tapos saka tayo mag-notes. Balikan na lang natin yung mga pinakita kanina ni Miss Nicole. Right? Is it time? Not yet.
We still have 10 minutes.
Okay, we have time.
If you want to consume it. Yeah, but so far, no, ang daming mga information na natutunan natin tonight with Miss Nicole. And I would agree with that, Miss Pat. Like, we just have to go over, review things. Okay, pause and play, di ba?
Right.
to get to be refreshed, no, on how to create chatbot. Kaya nga na-mention ko nga last week kasi I'm also in the educational industry. Mag-chatbot na lang ako, ma'am, kailan ng exam, tapos the chatbot will just answer, no? Create ako ng flow, ganun, eme. Pero I really appreciate this one kasi challenging at the same time, very useful talaga in businesses and also to freelancers, di ba? We also need to have chatbot kasi hindi naman tayo 24 hours nakatunganga sa screen. So,
malapit na.
Ayun, may may comment lang dito from Alfred Pineda. Hi, Miss Nick, miss you po. Oh, very informative coach ever. So now, always reminds me and my previous class about latest things. The best. Wow.
Thank you for that comment, Alfred Pineda.
Yeah. Yung mga supporters ni Miss Nick.
Ask away viewers kung meron kayong question because now's your chance. Diba? Pwede kayong magtanong ng anything about chatbot.
Exactly. Since we're talking about challenges kanina, no, let's have the positive side naman. Like, what's the best thing about being a chatbot developer? Yeah, for you, Miss Nick. What's the best thing about being a chatbot developer?
Hindi ko na kailangan mag-engage masyado, lalo na sa Messenger. So, basa-basa lang ako sa mga questions nila na sinasagot na ng bot. So, maganda pa yung create ng script. So, hindi na talaga siya struggle. Kasi diba, if manually tayo nag-respond, medyo mahirap siyang mag-formulate ng words to respond dun sa question. And then, isa lang is to take note lang if may mga bagong tinatanong, pwede niyo i-add as flow ulit. Kasi yung struggle, diba? As nag-grow yung mga businesses, dumadagdag yung mga questions, dumadagdag yung mga special requests. So, pwede ka mag-create ng flow for that para ma-accommodate mo talaga yung lahat ng mga questions ng guest. Or customers.
Yeah. Okay. So, exactly, no? Like, hindi naman lahat may negative, may positive naman. And it's true. Ito talaga yung nagagawa ng chatbot nowadays. It's automation time nowadays, no? Hindi yung tatawag pa tayo, maghihintay pa tayo ng sagot. Minsan, wait ka pa kasi may mga inaano pa yung mga agents, but ngayon we have this option to answer the common questions that the customers might have. All right. Miss Pep, baka you want to invite more people to like our pages.
Yeah. We will take this opportunity to, of course, thank you so much for attending today, for joining us today. And of course, we would like to encourage you to like our Facebook page. That's fapsco.ph. It's a national-based cooperative for Filipino online professionals. And of course, we're there in Instagram, we're there in YouTube and LinkedIn. And if you have anything that you learned from this topic tonight, please do share this episode to your friends, to others, para matuto rin sila. And For FOPSCO members who like to work together, please join our Zoom co-working every Monday. That's Monday to Friday from 9 in the morning till 12 noon. You just go to fopsco.ph co-working. And of course, we would like to extend our gratitude to FOPSCO Media, our partner in giving you this awesome and informative virtual program. And please join us again next week for another interesting topic with, of course, another special guest. And for our FOPSCO family, are you ready for this?
Yes. Let's keep growing together.
Yeah. Thank you, viewers. Thank you so much for joining us.
I hope that here we will all grow together.
We grow together.